What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Playmaker Way with the playbook. And y'all read the title, man. The only trading psychology video you need to watch. And like all my other videos, you know it's not clickbait. Now, this is your first time on the channel. Welcome. I appreciate you giving this video a chance. Make sure to hit that bell and sub button though, because we don't just post weekly content like this, but we live stream and live trade every day, London session 3 a.m. EST on the same exact channel. We also got a free signal and free Telegram. Here's some results of how we did last quarter.
Here's how we did last quarter. If you don't understand what a quarter is, that's every 3 months. There's 4 quarters in a year. So this is how we did July. July, we went 34 and 3, got 105,389 pips. August, we went 45 and 7, got 219,708 pips. And September, we went 27 and 4, catching 16,634 pips. In the quarter, 106 and 14, giving us an 88% win rate for the quarter, catching a total of 341,731 pips, 323,385 strictly with the members in the advanced play signal room. You hit that first link in the description, go to October 8th, you'll see exactly this. You click right here, it's going to take you to the beginning of July. Your trade posted as my personal entry, SL, TPs, time the trade was posted, reactions, how many people viewed into the trade, and of course those TPs getting hit. Now let's get back into the video.
All right, we also live stream on TikTok as well. So if you're not following me on TikTok, here it is right there. Make sure to follow me on TikTok so you'll be on the lookout for that. Now let's go. Now, first thing we got to understand is we got to break down what people mean by trading psychology. Just like you hear it all the time, use proper risk management. But what you don't hear is people go into depth and detail with it. So like everything, there's always a simpler solution. And a lot of people just overthink things when it comes to trading. It's a lot simpler than you think. I'm about to break it down into 3 parts, so make sure to watch to the very end of the video. Now, the first part that you got to break trading into is the charts. Yes, you have to learn how to read the charts, not an indicator, not waiting for the red to cross the blue line, not a pattern, but you need to understand how to read the charts. Believe it or not, every candlestick is giving you a hint and a clue and telling you what price is going to do and trying to do. And most importantly, price always repeats itself. There's literal rules to the market and a script that price will always follow. So once you rip that band-aid off and just focus and learn how to read the charts and know the secrets of the charts, is literally rinse and repeat. Once you see it once, you're going to see it twice. You see it twice, you're going to see it thrice. You see it thrice, you're going to see it 100 times, I promise you. So now let's go a little bit deeper into that. What do I mean by the charts? That means you need to know how to identify the trend. You need to understand support, resistance. You need to understand the flow of price, how price moves, all right? There's specific ways that price moves. And if you don't understand how to identify the trend or support resistance, go ahead and click this video right here. And then also you can click this video right here, all right? Or wherever they're gonna go. They're gonna pop up when I say it though, because I'm good like that. Let's keep going. So again, you got to understand how to read the charts. Why is that so important? Because we make money based on the charts. If we enter a buy, we make money if price goes up. If we enter a sell, we make money if price goes down. And the vice versa comes into play as well. If we enter a buy and price goes down, we lose money. We enter a sell and price goes up, we lose money. So it's very important to know why you're entering a trade, and once you're in a trade, to understand what it's doing while you're in it. That's another thing that's wrong with indicators and patterns. It can only tell you so much, you know what I'm saying? You got to see the full picture. You got to understand the full picture. So that brings us to number 2, trading plan. Real quick, what is your trading plan? If you didn't immediately say what your trading plan is, you said or it took you longer than 5 seconds to come up with the answer, that is a problem. You need to have a trading plan. You can't just come to these markets winging it, or your results are going to show exactly that you're winging it. You need to have a daily plan, weekly plan, monthly plan, but on top of that, you need to have a daily goal, weekly goal, monthly goal. You need to know how many trades you're taking per day, how many trades you're trying to take per week, how much you're trying to make per day, how much you're trying to make per week, and most importantly, how you're going to go about doing it. You know what charts you're going to be looking at. You need to know when or where you're going to enter and exit at. You got to have all this mapped out before you execute a trade. You cannot just go open your computer and just jump into stuff. Because again, trading is not gambling, you're just gambling. Trading is not risky, you're just being risky, all right? You have to make sure that the trade you're taking makes sense. It's got to be a high quality, high probability setup. The goal isn't to try to catch every pip in the market. The goal is to patiently wait for a perfect setup, then jump in it. I do this analogy all the time to my members and students when we have our exclusive live streams. You ever seen surfers in the water, right? You ever watched Lilo and Stitch, Surf Sub, or you just seen surfers in real life, right? I used to live in Cali, and every time I drive down the PCH, I'd see surfers, just 50, 100 plus between all the beaches, you know what I'm saying? And they're always just sitting there waiting. What are they waiting for? They're waiting for the perfect setup. Now, does a surfer get excited and jump on their board when they see a splash or ripple on the surface? No, they patiently wait for what? The big wave. What did they say in SpongeBob? The big one. That's what they're waiting for. So once they see that perfect wave and that perfect setup, that's when they execute. They jump on the board. And then let's take it a step further. Once they jump on their board, do they try to go against the current, go against the wave? No, they turn their backs to it and let the wave push them where the wave already had decided and planned to go. That's exactly what we need to do with trading. That's why it's so important to go with the trend and flow of price. Because if you go with the trend and flow of price, you're into out for a support and resistance level. Then on top of that, you're not over leveraging. You have a high likelihood of price going your direction versus if we're in an uptrend, you're looking for a sell, or if we're in a downtrend, you're looking for a buy. What do you think is going to give you the highest probability of going in your favor? I think y'all know the answer. All right. So that brings us into number 3. Number 3 is very simple as well. It's simple math. So once you understand how to read the charts, once you have your game plan down, then it comes to the execution. So the simple math is just that. You need to know how to count pips. You need to understand what pips are. You need to know how to calculate your lot size. You got to understand risk to reward. Look for good risk to reward setups. I always recommend a 1 to 2, 1 to 3 minimum risk to reward. The reason why you want to look for a 1 to 2, 1 to 3 minimum risk to reward setup is because, again, we want to make our trades make sense. If we're risking $100 and the most we can make off this setup is $30, does that sound like a good investment? Does that sound like a good risk to reward? No. If we go for a 1 to 2 to 1 to 3 minimum, even if price doesn't go to the final TP, we're at least making what we're risking, if not 2 times or 3 times. All right, so you gotta have a good risk to reward setup every single trade. You gotta risk the same amount every single trade. All right, and I go a little bit more in depth with the members and students, but again, if you don't understand how to count pips, I got a video on my YouTube channel on how to count pips. If you don't understand risk to reward, I got a video on my YouTube channel breaking down risk to reward. You gotta put all these things into place and you got to learn it in this order. A lot of reasons why y'all struggle is because y'all be skipping steps. Y'all be like, screw learning how to read the candlesticks, I'm just gonna rely on an indicator. Screw on learning how to count pips, I'm just gonna enter random lot sizes because I wanna make money, right? But then you wonder why you be stressed out when you're in a trade or when a loss hits you more than you was mentally prepared for. If you have a trading plan, you know how much you're risking every single trade, so there's no reason to be fazed by the negative red number that's on your screen because you already have planned what you're willing to risk. A lot of times y'all be risking more than you're willing to risk. Only thing y'all think about is the reward. You gotta think about the risk as well. All right, y'all? If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to hit that first link in the description, join the free signal room for Telegram. We've had a crazy year, crazy month, and crazy quarter so far. If you want to contact me directly, you can DM me on Instagram at playmaker_way. I respond to all messages, and I'll see y'all in the next video or the next time I'm live. Peace, we out.